Good morning, y'all. No, babes. Maybe you can. Happy Friday. We're doing Ryan Destiny makeup, as you guys see in the back. Um, I just came on here. I want to talk. Last time I saw you was Wednesday night. Um, it's crazy that. Well, let me say with the good news. Okay, so Taylor Swift album is out. I think with Life of a Showgirl. I haven't listened to it yet. Look, I just woke up. Um, I'm very happy and proud of Miss Taylor Swift. So I'm probably gonna be listening to it on my way to work or at work. Um, Look, new music for you guys for my shorts. Um, I just want to talk about this rap beef what's supposed to be going on, and I feel like it's just silly. It's just very petty, and you can see why people have been talking and saying that people trying to have unity in the, especially in the rap industry with women, is was fake, because half of the time most of them are fake and they jealous and messy. So I was looking at Impressive not yesterday but the day before about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. So the beef had started a long time ago, right? But the thing was, with it was Cardi B and JT. It just it was just very silly, and I feel like it could have been squashed. So for the song during the pandemic, WAP, Cardi B wanted JT to be on the collaboration with her. However, JT was in the girl group called the City Girls, and Cardi B didn't want Young Miami on the record because Young Miami is not really like a rapper. She's kind of like, here and there fun with it because of, her accent. So JT was saying that, well, I'm not going to do that, you know, without my group member. So they said JT would start acting funny because she asked Megan Thee Stallion to do it, and it became a hit record, right? But Cardi B felt some type of way that JT and, okay, Young Man broke up, and JT went over to Nicki Minaj and did the remix. So everybody felt like that was kind of sketchy and everything else. So I'm like, why y'all beefing over something small and simple? Because it could have worked out. If I was them, I would have, okay, and Cardi B probably this, I understand, this and that, because she want to give people an opportunity. So I feel like, okay, you had one with Megan Thee Stallion, then you could have had Megan Thee Stallion, JT, everybody. That could have been fun. So let me say this. It's not because I'm a fan. I love Cardi B. And people saying, but she said calling us monkey and roaches and all of this and that. Let me say this. And I don't want to myself, I'm putting people down. I have been around females. I work around females. As blacks, as black Americans, we put each other down. I'm not being funny. We do. And another race, y'all get mad, but it's the way how we treat one another. It's the way how we treat one another because most of people think that they're better, they're superior, and it also deals with colorism, texturism, and things of that nature. I know because I have dealt with the public, and people feel like their daughter is mixed, they're not going to be called the N word, or they feel like they're more superior. This is the world that we live in, that color matters so much, and I don't understand why. But you have to be careful what you say, and you know, you don't want, I really, how can I say this? You don't really want any child to be called those names. And I saw the lady, because the lady had, I guess she posted her child being, the baby being deceased. Let me say that two things. I don't like when people do that, posting pictures of infants that has passed. It's, for me, I feel like it's disrespectful, and it's scary to see that because you don't want to imagine that. And I understand a lot of people don't be wanting to see that. It's, I don't want to see that either. Because it's like, are you just trying to get sympathy? But I understand that might just be your first child, but I would never do nothing, no mess like that. I'm not gonna post, if my baby is deceased. And I won't even talk about it because that's gonna be so hard to talk about. Because, you really gonna be going through trauma. And I just don't like when females do that. Anybody that's deceased. And I don't know why females flock to the internet and do stuff like that. And I'm not trying to put anybody down, but it's just some things you don't do and you don't put on social media that people needs to see. I'm just saying in general. And then it's always, I think with the rap girls, they're very petty. I think it's always a way to approach certain things. You don't have to put on social media to get validation or thinking that you're the queen of everything. No, you're not. You're not the queen of everything. All women should feel like they're queens. And I get so tired of people saying that, oh, well, I'm representing the black women, the big butts and this and that. Are you? Or are you just trying to make them mentally more ill? Because that's what it seemed like. I'm talking about Nikki. It's just because that's what's wrong with a lot of women now. They go get these big old butts looking like diapers, and it's just like you don't have to get your butt that big. You can get a nice size butt, but thank you. But you don't have to try to get validation from a man because he may like that big butt, but that's God didn't make everybody to have a big butt. And y'all should try to do stuff the hard way, going to the gym, do squats. You know, you putting that stuff in your body, and you don't know where those chemicals coming from. And people laughing at you because you putting all that stuff in your body, And then when you tell them, "Oh, it's my body. I can do what I want." You're right. You can, but y'all see what happened with Jackie O. I don't know y'all know Jackie O. She was on Wild 'N Out. And then, she was DC's, she carried DC Young Fly babies. She was the mother of the children. And that's what happened to her. But the guy did it for free. And the chemicals rushed into her brain. And she passed away. Hello, good morning. So you got to be careful. And with I'm going to say this too, with the rap beef and all of that, it just shows that a lot of people just not your friends. You don't have no friends nowhere. I'm just being honest. I don't care you in the industry, not in the industry, you just don't have no friends. And this is showing you because people will talk about you in a minute. People will bring up stuff from your past. And the thing is, you have to learn how to grow. Don't be going back and forth because people know that other brand deals or people in general like you. So you can't mess that up because you trying to prove. You gotta let it go. If you've grown up, let it go. You can talk about it and say, yeah, I said some things in the past. I was immature. I was young. I didn't know no better. I wasn't educated enough. And even though people say that I was old enough, but no, I was really ignorant. And I do apologize. And I hope you all accept my apology because that's not where I want to be. And that's not where I want my child or any child to see. And keep it moving. Because that's what's wrong with everybody. A lot of people not educated. It's just a lot of ignorance and evil. And let me tell you this. I feel like women think that having nice hair and all of that and a lighter skin tone will make you better. No. Why y'all letting society um, make you feel that you're superior and you're not? Because a man gonna cheat. I don't care what nationality he is. And then in the media they putting more of the black man out, and they so stupid. Because no one's not better. But I understand people say, well, they always come attack the black women and this and that. Yeah, because I know most of them, they look at us, our body, and how we dress. We're the blueprint. You think I'm finna sit up here and argue with people all day? No. And I know I'm not finna get mad because I'm not no monkey. I'm not no roach either. So I'm not worried about that. And it's really just this beef is just a distraction. Y'all just don't know. Then it led it to the shutdown. I'm not gonna talk about that like that because it's just silly. They're grown women. They can sit down and have a conversation. I feel like when people do that, call us out our name, it's a lot of things. They don't know how to talk to us and they feel, you know, insecure about how they look or how they are. And let me tell you this, working in like the beauty supply store, the industry, I go to work looking nice and then everybody asks me, why you wear makeup? I don't wear much makeup. I just put a little bit of concealer and I do my brows and eyeshadow. That's it. When these different nationalities come in the beauty supply store, the first thing they do, they see me, they look and they being shocked. It's like, wow, like I didn't know like black women are beautiful. They not gonna say it, they just gonna look at crazy. So I'm just saying that you don't have to get validation. Yeah, they may not like me. Okay, that's their prerogative. They missing out on a good person because everybody's not like that. I wasn't brought up that way to hate, you know. So I still love Cardi B. Yeah, I promise to say, like people still love Nicki Minaj. She said some things too. She's not the It's just something about her that is kind of dark, really dark to me. Um, I did like her when she had her mixtape. You know, her mixtape days. I was in the 10th grade, ninth, 10th grade when she came out. Of course, I listened to her. That's when we had the little mini MP3s. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, you give credit when it's due. It's not about being phony. You just give credit when it's due. But you can't think that you so above. You see Beyonce arguing with different people on the internet about her being a queen. No, she let her fan base handle that. And Selena Gomez got married. Um, I'm happy for her, but I'm not being funny. I just feel like it was rushed. And I don't know why I feel like in the entertainment business, like they give you an age limit to get married and this and that. I wouldn't even rush to have kids because how this world is. I'm just being really like serious because it's sad. It's sad. But I'm happy for her. But I think she should. She's what 30. I'm 31. 30. She's 32. I would have waited 3 years to get married because I would have just been enjoying life and helping others. And that's why Vanessa Hutchins is pushing babies back and forth because I think she what 38. I'm happy for her. She been through a lot. I like that she never rushed. She just kept dating. So I'm happy for Vanessa Hutchins. She's doing good. So tomorrow, I'm trying to do something a little different on this platform. I think I'm gonna release a minute or a 2 minute, at least 5 minute video about a particular person that I've been dreaming about and I feel very close to. You guys might think that I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. I really do have these dreams, and I think that I think Saturday will be about dreams and personal, um, situations, how I feel or what I think about things in life in general. I think I'm gonna post that on Saturdays. I don't know. I'm gonna see first, but I do want to talk about the dream that I had, and I want to make a video because you guys can understand. Time is it? Okay, 7:30. Almost finished. Finna go eat breakfast. Today is Friday. Yay. Okay, guys, so I am going to have a video coming out today. I need to post it on social media. I might post it probably at 1 o'clock on my lunch break. But, or before I go to work. But just anyway, just be on the lookout. Um, a lot of people are going to be losing their stamps during this government shutdown. Because some people didn't even get theirs loaded for this month. And they said they had a meeting. You know, it's sad because people are, I'm talking about like the older people who are working, to keep kids, keep children, but they're not getting food. And it's hard out here. And I feel like it's going to be tragic. Especially they're doing this right around the holiday because, next month is Thanksgiving. So it's sad. And that's why I'm not celebrating Christmas either. I'm not celebrating no holiday because it don't feel like nothing. Because a lot of people going through a lot. It just, it's not bringing happiness, you know. Um, I just rather just give back if I had the opportunity to, like, food and stuff. I would just be doing that. There's just so much going on. And let me tell y'all what happened to me. I think it was Tuesday. I went to the grocery store and people up there blocking the aisle talking. And I'm like, why are people so rude? Then when somebody say something, a cuss, oh yeah, oh who you talking to, this and that. No, what's wrong with y'all? That's being rude and disrespectful. Why are you blocking the aisle and people coming to shop down the aisle? I went around, I said, okay, maybe I'll just find something else in the time being. I said, they'll probably be gone when I come back, right? They still sitting there. Say to me, they stand there. Oh, now cause she went around, so let her come through. So the man, older man, nasty looking, uh, I said, excuse me, looking at me and looking at my behind. So checking out, he came, and it scared me because I'm like, why are you popping up on me like that? I'm in the self checkout. I'm not self checkout. I'm just in the regular line. He came up, I love you. And guys thought that was funny. I looked, because I almost said something, but, I had to just be careful because people crazy. So I played off. I said, I said, my mother and my father tell me the same thing. He said, what? I said, my mother and father tell me the same thing every day. Oh, you so blessed. I said, mm-hmm. Go sit your nasty butt down. You too old for that. I don't, that's why and y'all be telling me, well, you need to go out by yourself and you see what I got to deal with. Uh-uh. People are weird When I tell you people are weird, people are weird. If you don't give them no attention and you just don't, you mind your business, it's just people like they get mad and try to force you to talk to them. I just say hello and I go about my business. I'm not trying to date nobody at the moment, and you too old. Find somebody your own age. And people think that I get starstruck or something when people say, "Oh, you're pretty," or "You're beautiful." All I say is simple, "Thank you," and that's it. I'm not trying. Oh, be in people's face doing all that. I don't do that, and that's what they get mad about. Cause I'm not like that. I'm not, I'm not trying to look for validation from nobody. That just be like them young boys. I don't try to get validation from them. They not my type. They not for me. They can call you old or whatever, and half of them don't even make it to the age of 25 nor 30. So I don't be worried about it. And they just be immature. Why would I want to be with a guy that's immature? I don't want to be with no young guy. I like my men to be a little older. Not too old. I want them to be in my age group, like 3 to 5 years older. Good morning, Miss Nancy. How you been? So I'm just, you just get tired of people trying to. I don't know. Men just weird to me, and they get mad because you're not kissing up. And you're just not doing none of that. You're not. This world scared me. It really do. Good morning, Tranisha. How are you? I was scrolling on my phone just now and I came across your live. Aw, thank you, my love. How you been doing? You been doing okay? How you feel about this government shutdown? All of y'all, what y'all think about this government shutdown? All I have to say, that's why Monday, it wasn't busy on my job. Everybody was going to the grocery store. You're doing fantastic. That's good. But all I have to say, ladies, y'all about to stop trying to buy all that expensive hair. $300, $400 hair. Trying to get 30 inches. Y'all about to sit down. And y'all need to stop. Y'all need to treat y'all. How I say this? I'm not ghetto. You guys need to start teaching your daughters. Stop trying to get all this expensive hair. Trying to be like these celebrities. And trying to get these lengths. I'm just saying. Y'all just start wearing your own hair. And, or just buy something a little shorter. But y'all got to start budgeting y'all money. Y'all trying to be bad and bougie, and half y'all not even making it. So y'all about to just save y'all money for food and them bills, because we don't know how long this shutdown gonna be. Yeah, and it's ridiculous. Yeah, but they getting their check this month, but they was saying after this they don't know how long. And see, I was gonna buy me some boots and stuff. Um, you know, cause I'm working, but it's like I don't know what to do because of they talking about the shutdown. They not expensive boots. They don't sell. They like 40 something dollars. I might just go on and get it. Um, but I need something for my feet. I found out when it was Sunday, my boots ripped, and I'm like, what the? I was like, oh my gosh. So, and then a lot of people were asking me too what I was gonna do for my birthday, and I told them I said I ain't doing nothing. They told me why not? I said stuff is not like it used to be, and I guess too, a lot of people in my family have crossed over, and it's just the energy is off. And I know everybody's saying, celebrate your birthday. I am celebrating. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to have a roof over my head, clothes, and food on the table. I don't have to party. People feel like, oh, you got to party all the time to celebrate life. No. So, oh, no, Miss Nancy, they said since it was already processed, they just going ahead to send it out. Like everybody getting their checks this month, it's not going to affect. But I think they saying like if it still extend, they don't know like next month, and that's why I said that's not fair because the holidays coming out. I mean coming out. The holidays are coming around the corner. You got Thanksgiving and Christmas. Speaking of birthdays, mine is coming on. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you, my fellow Scorpio. Happy birthday, my love. If I don't see you, Miss Nancy, happy early birthday. No one can hear you. They can't hear me. You probably just need to get that wax out your ears. What's up, Steven? How are you? Alright, y'all. We done did that. We're gonna be on here for 11 more minutes. Then I gotta go eat. Cause I won't see y'all till Monday. My daughter will be taking me to Texas State. Oh wow, that's gonna be beautiful. You two enjoy. Cause we don't know how next year gonna be. We really don't. And it's just sad how they just doing people this year. Nobody's not making no plans. It's sad. But I'm telling y'all, since 2020, you just been seeing uh everyone real colors. Oh, good morning. Really, Miss Nancy? Well, you have your wish and you enjoy and y'all be safe out there. I also want to say this. I had to set up I had to set up boundaries because a lot of people was taking me for granted. um, and people still do. I feel like people get mad with me when they don't have access to me. Um, and it takes people back. But I feel like people feel like I don't have a life outside of my job. I'm supposed to cater to them. I'm not a hairstylist, and I'm not talking bad about nobody, but I'm not a hairstylist. Yes, I am knowledgeable about the products and things because I be watching. I be on TikTok, I be on YouTube, I be on Instagram. I learn a lot and I catch on. But it's just that if I missed your call, I'ma text you back and say, such and such, and they don't respond. I don't run nobody up. I don't run a female up. I don't run a male up. I don't care who you are. I just don't. I don't. And you might feel a certain way. When I'm off, I'm off. I don't call people when they off. I text them because I know they have things they have to do. They're busy. So people don't respect my time. So I'm just saying, like, if you don't see me at work, I'm off. So, or I have an emergency, which happened yesterday. I had an emergency and I had to attend to my grandmother. I'm not going to answer no phone. I just get tired of people expect me to just, I don't know, be their slave or something. And the job that I'm at, they get mad because it's like, oh, if I don't do it as they say. No, you can get mad at everything. And I'm just ready for people to try me. So if I tase you or whatever, and you get mad and tell me you gonna sue, okay, we got the camera. And I'm gonna tell you the date it was, what you said, how you disrespect. I'm not playing. People be trying to try. I don't care. Yes, Miss Nancy, I remember. And you told me you live in Dallas. Yes, Miss Nancy, you have to put up boundaries. It just, I feel like ever since April of this year, I started seeing a lot of people really, really turn on me. I know in 2020, but in a workplace that I'm in, everyone around me changed on me, lied on me. It's just a lot of negativity. And I know what God is saying. I know He's what He's doing, and He see what I'm doing. I'm not going to speak about it because I want it to come true. But at the same time, it's like when you ask people to help you to with something and they pretend and you don't hear back from them, but then they expect you to do it like you supposed to do it. No. Like I said, I'm not a slave. You can be mad with me. You don't have to talk to me. I don't care. I'm not a slave to you. What Kiki Plummer said in her song, I don't belong to you. I don't. People just crossing the line. Yes, you're right. You're right, Miss Nancy. That you do, it's your life. And everybody's not going to be meant to be in it. And you just, I'm in a point in my life that I got to be careful. I got to be careful who I let in my life. Because everybody not my friend. Everybody don't want to see you succeed. They see you on YouTube and they see the amount of numbers. They looking crazy. Because I've been on here for 4 years. I never thought I was going to this Sunday make it 4 years. I've been on this YouTube platform that I made. This used to be a Leah and Michael Jackson page. Because people always have doubted me and been so negative because people don't want you to do good. And that's why I don't like when people say, oh, I can help you do this and that. No, I'm good, baby. I'm good. Because y'all intentions are not pure and you don't want me to succeed. That can be for a female and a male. Males are worse. They slick. Like I told y'all before, thought this guy was my friend off on social media. He just coming around. He was just an opportunist and saying, oh, I'm going to pay this for your YouTube channel. I'm going to do this and that. And I told him, no, I don't want nobody doing that. I said, just tell me how. And people don't want to. So you had to do research on your own. Try to, because people are very envious of your light, the way you think, how you carry yourself, especially men. They just nasty. They disgusting. human beings. If you don't sleep with them, or if you're not sending them pictures of your naked body, or if you're not giving in, they get mad with you. They call you out your name, mistreat you, and you be like, "What's going on? I didn't do you like that. We were friends at first. We were cool, but you changing up because men feel intimidated by women, and that's the honest truth. Y'all have to understand that if you're not trying to please them or them desire, it's really like they just want to use you, and they're going about their business. If you're not in a predicament of being in that stable situation of being used, or they get mad with you in a heartbeat. Nancy said she don't got time. She said I'm gonna give you all my time. Yeah, you had to, Nancy. These people just off the chain. It's my number one priority. That yeah, mental health is my priority too. Hey Jeffrey, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's just like people feel like you're supposed to be at a certain job or you're supposed to be there for them all the time. No, my life come first. If you don't understand it, bye. Like I was telling you, that lady was pointing like that, and I think I'm gonna start lashing out. I'm just at a point I'm not gonna care. If we gonna have to fight, I'm just have to knock you out. It's whatever. You don't have to touch me to get. I'm tired of that. Cause if somebody do that, I'm just gonna yell, and they're not gonna like me. I don't care. I'm not there to like. I'm here to help you. And people will feel like I'm doing a favor. No, you're not doing a favor. You're just being a bully, and you're trying to use tactics on towards me, and you feel like you're better than me. No one is not better. But y'all gonna learn today, and y'all gonna see. I don't care what your skin tone is like. And, people get on my nerves with that. With Miss Nancy, yeah, that's why I'm just being by myself, and people feel like I got a problem. I'm telling you all, God is showing you who your real friends are. Well, I'm not gonna say friends, but showing you how people really are. You don't have no friends. I learned that a long time ago. When I was middle school, high school, I didn't have friends. Thought I had college friends too, but I didn't, and that's okay. I just been by myself, cause people turn on you, and then people feel like they more than you. So it is what it is. I just be completely honest, and and that's what people like about me. Yes, I cry, I get upset, I get sad. That's the way of life. It's not about, oh, you need to suck it up and this and that. I'm telling you guys the reality of life. People can judge you and say this and that. Yes, because you're probably lucky to have people on your side that is willing to help you get a job, willing you to see good. But on the other side, a lot of people don't have that opportunity because people lie to them because they don't want to see them do better than them. So I'm just getting tired of people trying to preach and judge at the same time. You don't know what people going through personally, but you sit up there and judge. But when you go through it, you want people to feel sorry for you. And that has happened and shown me because you didn't care what I went through because you felt like you were superior. You was more than. And you get tired of people like that. You block people energy. And like people now, probably sitting on this platform, don't comment. Probably people I know from the past or don't know, but stalk me, but don't say nothing. Don't want you to do good. That's the honest truth. Don't say, hey, I like your channel. I think you're a creative person. They're not going to say that. Unfortunately, they're not. People will stalk your page and looking at you crazy in the face and make you feel like you're the villain and try to say, oh, they jealous. What I need to be jealous of? You talking about yourself. Because you saying that, you can't look me in my eyes. Y'all pretend y'all gotta look the other way. Keep that fake and phony mess to yourself. Because people like that, they try to get you mad. I just be like, okay, and go about my business. Why I need to be jealous of you? You not on the same level, the frequency at that as me. Why I'm jealous? Because some of y'all say, oh, you got money or you got a boyfriend. I have money too, but I'm not materialistic. Oh, you have a boyfriend. That's good for you. It's not time for me. God know what I'm going through. He see what I'm making myself out of. I'm not trying to compare myself to anybody. Because people who say stuff like that, they really don't have stuff going on. They don't even know that their man probably cheating with them with another woman, another man. Got you pregnant. Y'all not married. Or if y'all are married, he don't want to be around you. And most people have open relationships. So why would I want to be in a stressful place as you? Why would I be jealous? I'm just saying. I mind my business, and that's all I can do. I'm not trying to be like everybody else. I'm just being me, modest. I'm in my own little world, my own little bubble. And then they'll put Scorpios are jealous. Scorpios don't be jealous. I'm speaking for me. It's just the mistreatment. For a Scorpio, I don't like the mistreatment. All my life, especially as a child, I was mistreated because I was chunky. My skin was dark. Teachers had their favorites. They didn't take up with me when I was in school. And I felt like I was bullied. That's why I don't like school. Um, I'm not going to my school reunions. That's just not for me. That was the past. But I'm not going. Why I need to be in y'all face for? Because y'all can question me and give me the stink look. Why? I don't need to see y'all. I'm not going to no school reunion. That's just not for me. I'm doing good. I'm healthy. I'm protecting my peace. That's all I can say. I don't need validation from no one. I see y'all. Hey, bye. That's why I don't really be on social media. I post my content and I get off. I'm not trying to be on social media like that. It's just been so much going on. I just don't. I post what I need to post. Comment. People say something on post. I comment and go about my business. I'm not finna be on social media for what? But thank y'all for coming on. Y'all have some shorts coming today in the long form content. We're gonna switch things up. Y'all haven't been watching my horror long form videos, so you guys love the shorts. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm gonna watch movies in the parts that are like action. I'm gonna just post it as a short of my reaction. So that's what I'm gonna do. And but yeah. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. It's October 3rd. Y'all can watch out some movies. And if you are going out, please be careful. All right, guys. I love y'all. And this is my Ryan Destiny makeup look. And I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see y'all Monday. Enjoy y'all weekend. Ciao.